Hey guys, what's going on? I wanted to give you kind of a extra bonus video today. I went to Black Friday shopping. Technically it was technically Friday when we went. We went in on Thursday and we came out on Friday at around midnight or so, a little after midnight. But we didn't get too much. Let me check, make sure my son is not here. We had our Thanksgiving dinner tonight. It's Saturday I'm recording this. And I'm off tonight. I got tonight off. And initially, I got this day off to go to wrestling. But I forgot that it was our holiday thing. So, but I wanted to show you guys what I picked up on Black Friday. One thing I did get, I'll show it to you real quick. You're going to see my messy kitchen for a second. But I picked up a Keurig. Yes, a Keurig. A red one. The bright red Keurig that was on, I guess it was technically on sale before the big Black Friday sale. So, that paranoid Brad checked the door again. Make sure nobody's going to come in while I continue talking. I don't want to make a video and then be interrupted. But the door's locked. So, anyways, so let me tell you in the right order. So when we went out, I told my wife, okay, I don't want to go like crazy. So I'm going to pick a couple things, pick them up. And I told her, maybe if we check our funds and I have enough money, tomorrow when I go to work. People pick up on that. I don't talk about where I work a lot, but sometimes I accidentally say that. Anyways, when I go back into work, I'll check out what they got again and pick some more stuff up. I did that this morning. I picked up some more stuff. First of all, let's tell you what I got on actual Black Thursday, Friday, whatever. I got Friday the 13th, 8 movie set. This was blue stickers, so it was, I believe, $6, $10. Yes, this was, I think actually this was 8, maybe, but it's still a good deal. Still a good deal. 8 Friday the 13th. It has 1 through 8. Jason Takes Manhattan. Basically, I think Jason Goes to Hell is the one that it starts that I don't have. So now I got to get. Let me check again. Thought I heard something. If I do, I'm about to re-record the video probably because I'm not done. Okay, it's not here yet. But I need to get Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, and Freddy vs. Jason. And then the new Jason movie that I have yet to see either. So I have 4 more movies to complete my Friday the 13th thing. Hopefully they reboot the series. I think they need to reboot it the way it was intended to be. And I guess Jason kind of ran in the newer one, which that's not Jason. Anyways, I also got Split. I haven't seen this yet. I've been wanting to see it. This was $4. I thought it was a pretty good deal for a movie that got a lot of praise. I wanted to check it out. Picked up that. So before I had Split in my hand, before I found that, I had Purge Election Year on Blu-ray, which was $6. Split was $4. But today, well, this morning, that didn't sound very good, I found this on DVD. So, it is kind of jingly, so hopefully this is okay. So I got that finally. I got that to complete my Purge trilogy. And then I found on Blu-ray, the first one I found today, that I was like, oh, gotta get that. Oh, I just realized what that was, too. For $6. Was it for $10, actually? I'm confused. It's black, so maybe it was $10. Oops. I actually think it was $10. But Get Out. So I think I paid $10 for this. I'm about to check the receipt. I'm pretty sure I probably paid $10 for this because I thought black was 10. But maybe it wasn't. Maybe blue was 10. And black was 6 or 8. I don't know. But Get Out was a really good... I heard so much great praises about Get Out. I got that. So I'm happy. I think I got some really good movies for Black Friday. I mean, I literally got 8, 9, 10, 11 movies for probably around $20. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Pretty good price. I don't know exactly how much, but I mean, it's around 20 bucks. So that's pretty good. I mean, literally, like, all those movies are pretty recent for the most part, except for Friday 13th. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good deal for newer movies to go into Black Friday, and actually they had, and this is the thing about, well, this is about thing about Walmart, that some people may crap on Walmart this year for Black Friday, but I was pleasantly surprised. And this is what happens every single year at Walmart, is that when you go there, every Walmart seems to get different stuff in. So if you go to one Walmart, you should definitely go check out another Walmart, because you don't know what they're going to get in. There was a lot of eclectic stuff in there. There was a lot of, like, I saw Game of Thrones was in there, and what else was in there? There was, like, Sailor Moon was in. I saw a DVD of that today. I seen some Harry Potter. I seen a lot of different stuff. Some sets that you would think are gone, they were still there this morning. So if you did buy some stuff and there was some stuff that you were thinking about buying, you should definitely check back. I don't know when the sale ends. That's what I was trying to figure out. I didn't ask a manager or anything, but I'm assuming it may go for a few more days. So go back to your local Walmart if you were thinking about getting something, because they might have what you're looking for, or you may find something else. One thing that I was looking for was the Gremlins trilogy with Gremlins 1, 2, and Goonies. That was, I saw that on a video, I believe Cinema Sickness, a guy I watch all the time. He was showing at Walmart what they had, and it was something that he didn't necessarily pick up, but I seen it when he was looking through stuff, and I was like, oh. And also something that, it wasn't a Black Friday thing, but Hardcore Henry was in the he found that in like the $5 bin, or 3 cent, one of the bins, movie bins, and you know what the ones I'm talking about. It was Hardcore Henry. That was like a big movie that came out like a couple years ago, and I'm like surprised that it's already in the dump bin, but I haven't seen it in the dump bin like on top or anything, so something else to look out for. But some movies, here's some movies I'm kind of looking for. So see, my philosophy on movies is a little different, and I don't even know if Split is going to stick around in my collection. I'm assuming Get Out will, just because I heard so much praise of it. I know Purge will, I know Friday the 13th will, and I'm like I said, assuming Get Out's pretty good. Split is the only one that I'm not sure, but it looks pretty good. Let me see what my wife says real quick. Okay. But, yeah. My wife is telling me she ate a bunch of food, basically. I was like, I wanted to say, thank you for the knowledge. Let's move on. But anyways, yeah, in some movies I'm looking forward to getting, and I was kind of on the hunt for, is anything, I know what I was talking about. So my philosophy on movies is basically anything that has a high rewatchability factor, or something in my top, 50 list. Like, I'm not going to get something that really is not something that I want to own. Like, I'm not going to go in there. My wife picked up the Emoji Movie, and I'm just like, no, please, put that back. Not something we need to own on DVD or Blu-ray. So, with that being said, some of the movies that I've yet to pick up, that I'm kind of thinking about, like, I want to have in my collection, is some movies I've already had, and I thought I wouldn't want to keep them. But now looking back, I kind of want them back. And it's the Wishmaster series. Another one I want to have is Ginger Snaps, which is not an easy DVD to come across. So those are going to be very, very hard to find. I'm hoping at some point down the road, Ginger Snaps gets released to Blu-ray in a set. That would be awesome. If anyone has not checked out the Ginger Snaps movies, they are pretty decent. The first one, and I believe number 4, I liked the most. 2 and 3 were kind of weird. I think 3 kind of got medieval, or they kind of went, it's like a prequel almost. 4 was kind of just out there, kind of weird. But for some reason, it worked. It worked, and it was a good movie. 2 was kind of stupid and bland and boring, I think. And I didn't really like it. But I think there were some cool scenes in it that I kind of enjoyed. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I do remember the first one. I really enjoyed. That what made me want to continue to watch the series. I remember watching them on VHS back in the day. Yeah, Wishmaster series, Ginger Snaps. What was the other one I'm thinking about? And I do want the Gremlins 1 and 2. Do I own any of those Gremlins? No. Because, see, I picked up at Goodwill, I picked up Underworld. Underworld I bought, and Howard the Duck I bought at a flea market. I also picked up the Butterfly Effect and the Terminal at a Goodwill. And I have another crappy DVD up there I got off of Listia that I have yet to watch. I need to watch so I can just turn around and sell it or put it back on Listia or something. But yeah, I kind of wanted to shoot this video, tell you guys what I got. We also got a new sweeper. My wife got a new sweeper. $44 for, I think, a Hoover. So that's pretty good. I think it's a Hoover. Is it Hoover? Yeah, it's Hoover. Yeah, it's Hoover. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good vacuum. So I don't know what else to talk about. I just want to get on and talk to you and let you guys know how I'm doing. We're on the verge of finding out if we're going to have a boy or a girl. We're finding that out very, very shortly, very soon in the next month. At the beginning of the month, she has a doctor's appointment. We'll be finding that out. I'll be talking about that coming up. We had an awkward moment tonight at our family thing where we were holding hands and we were saying a prayer. And they wanted us to, go around the circle as we're holding hands and, say something we're thankful for. And in my head, I'm going to say, thank you for my unborn child. Thank you for my unborn child. And in my head, I'm like, no, I can't say that. I can't say that. And then when it came around, I'm like, no, I'm going to say it because that's what I feel in my mind. And I am. I'm truly thankful for my wife getting pregnant again. It's not something I'm proud of because some people tend to think that that's stupid. Like you're proud of, getting your wife pregnant. But what I'm proud of is that I wanted to at least have one more kid. And it's something that I wanted. I don't know why, but it was just something that I did want. My voice is coming back. That's what's cool, too. It was kind of, I thought I was going to wake up with no voice because the way I was laying, but I had trouble sleeping there for a while. I think I only got like 3 hours of sleep, but I'm like peppy and ready to go. I'm probably going to crash at some point tonight. But yeah, I did want to check out the movies. At first, when I was checking out the movies, I wasn't finding anything. There really wasn't anything. There was a set that had the 2 newer Turtle movies. I kind of wanted that. But to me, I think that those will end up being cheap sooner or later because I think that probably one more movie and they're going to start to bomb. I don't want them to bomb, but I think that they're either going to start bombing or they're going to start releasing. If the third one does half as good as the other ones, or they do as good or better as the other 2, or if they do as good as the first one, I think they'll continue to make them. But the problem with that is they've only made 3 Turtle movies before, so they may just make 3, be fine with it, and end it there. But I don't think they will. I think that they're trying to start franchises in Hollywood, and I think that Turtles is kind of an easy, safe franchise that people will enjoy, and I kind of want the newer movies. Like, I do have all of the Turtle movies. I believe the only one I don't have is, I think, what one is on this one? Because I think I have, where's it at? There it is. Oh no, this just has all the 3 Turtles. Okay, yeah, so I have this on Blu-ray. I have all 3 original Turtle movies. I have that. So I had those. The only ones I don't have is the ones I'm not really into having. So there are some things. So some other things I guess I'm looking at picking up is the original cartoon series. I want to get that on DVD at some point, which is not hard. It's just spending the money to get them is the only thing that's difficult. I'm not really interested in getting like the Next Mutation set, which was the Bandai series that came out with it was all live action. I'm not really into getting that. The newer series I kind of want to get. The newer series, the newest Turtle Nickelodeon series. If no one has, if you hear that, I'm sorry. The newest Nickelodeon series of Turtles. It's really good. If you haven't yet to check that out, you definitely need to check that out because it's really good. I would say it's comparable to the first one, where if you remember how cool the first series was in the the late '80s, early '90s, this is comparable to that. It's as good as that. There are some things they change. It kind of takes you out of it, but once you understand like which character it is, you're like, oh, okay, that's Baxter Stockman because he's black in the new series and he's a scientist. Well, I guess he was a scientist before, but anyway. But once that happens and you realize, I thought someone was here. My son should be home anytime. But once it takes you out of there, it's fine. The ones I didn't like was the series before that Nickelodeon one, and I think it might have been on Nickelodeon or it might have been on Fox. They all had deep voices, but I think at some point they changed their voices. But at that point, I was thinking like, it's a different series now. Like, it's not the same series. You can't just change their voices in the middle of a cartoon series. Like, why would that happen? Like, unless there's a storyline for it or something, but that would make no sense. Like, you can't just do that. Like, I'm pretty sure they tried to change their voices, like, halfway through. And I'm like, well, that ain't gonna work. Like, you can't just do that. Like, I can understand if it's like, Simpsons or something like that. Like, you can explain it that way. And, I don't know. It wouldn't make that much of a difference. But if it's Turtles, you can't just start with them a certain voice and then go, okay, we're gonna change and make sure they sound like, the 80s cartoons. I hear a car, but I don't see nobody. I don't know. Waiting for my son. I'm recording a video before my son gets here. But anyways, that's all I really got to talk about. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below what all movies you found on Black Friday. This is Black Friday 2017. If you're watching this in like 2025 and it's Black Friday, tell me what you got then. I don't care. Comment down below. Let me know what you got. I go Black Friday shopping every year. I don't do a big deal about it. Sometimes we do, but for the most part, we don't. We just kind of go pick up the scraps. Whatever people have left, we'll get stuff for people or ourselves and things like that. We usually get like a Rubbermaid containers and stuff like that. We didn't get that this year. They didn't really have things that we need. We realize what we need now in terms of that kind of stuff. And they just didn't have anything we need. We usually get the Rubbermaid thing that they always have every year. But this year we're like, we don't need that because the ones we need, they don't have. There's only like one or two of them in there. So there's no point in spending $10 on it. So, or $6, whatever the hell it was. So there you go. That's what I found on Black Friday. Some movie ideas I need to look for in the future, I told you. But I got to get off here, get ready for my son to get home and everything like that. So keep rocking, everybody, and hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, holidays, and getting set up for Christmas, okay? Later, guys.